Being a major strategic battle during the Civil War, Vicksburg is home to several historical landmarks and events that lead to paranormal sightings throughout the city. We traveled through the city looking at old buildings, from a train depot to an abandoned Mason lodge to a abandoned hospital we found to the old courthouse in the middle of Vicksburg. We ran a couple of EVP sessions, but sadly we could not come up with anything. So with that, we decided to make our way towards the McRaven house. We were planning on investigating the McRaven house, but with its rich history and so much activity reported there, we felt it would be better to wait and do that another time. Now, the McRaven house, built in 1797 by highwayman Andrew Glass, who used the house as a hideout. He would rob people on the Natchez Trace, then bring his loot back to the house. He used it as a hideout until his untimely death. The house was then bought by the local sheriff, Stephen Howard, in 1836. He and his wife, Mary Elizabeth, added on to the two-story house. Mary Elizabeth died in childbirth at the age of 15. Later, John H. Bob bought the house and added to the front part of the house. When the Civil War broke out, the house was turned into a hospital for Confederate soldiers. After the surrender of Vicksburg, Bob was killed by an angry group of Union soldiers who were allegedly picking his beloved roses from his rose garden. In later years, a team of archaeologists discovered a mass grave on the grounds of the McRaven house, and still to this day, shrapnel, bomb fragments, cannonballs are found all over the property still.
Just before heading back to the McNutt house, we make a quick stop at an antique store and grab a doll as a trigger object. That's when we really start the investigation in the courtyard. Maggie, are you here? I brought you a doll to play with. Do you want to play with the doll? Do you like dolls? Are you a grown man? I'm trying to give you a doll. It's a little weird. Sorry, can't see it. Oh, I saw something catch my eye.
I looked over here too.
Are you here with us?
We really didn't get a lot of activity, but we did make a lot of jokes about playing with a doll.
Sacrifice the lamb.
So we decided to split up. Tommy and Shane will stay upstairs while I make my way downstairs.
I'm just here to communicate. I don't mean you any harm whatsoever. You can speak into this device in my hand with the little red flashing light. I think what I'm gonna do is switch to just complete darkness.
Shortly after shutting off the lights, I conducted an EVP session as I walked around downstairs.
Can you hear my two fool friends upstairs? Are you the ghost that called me stupid earlier or yesterday? It's okay if you are. I thought it was hilarious. Do you see the change in times? Being where you are? I do feel cool air on my right arm.
This is a response I got from an EVP session while downstairs. Let us know what you hear.
Are there any children here?
Here it is one more time for you guys. back upstairs with Shane and Tommy, they start having experiences shortly after I get the response.
We mean you no harm. We just want to talk. We don't want you to feel like you're ignored. I'm setting up this device right here. Could you change the color on the... Look, what am I looking at?
Look.
Look where?
Look.
Look where? Where am I looking?
The guys start messing with the SLS camera. Unfortunately, I hadn't taught them how to really use it yet, and of course something pops up on the screen. It's a little sloppy, but hey, we're a bunch of amateurs.
I don't think you're gonna push them off. Ooh. Don't worry, we're not gonna push you. We just want you to sit down and talk with us. Wherever you feel comfortable, sit down and have a seat with us. You said wherever you feel comfortable. Let's check the other chairs.
What's that?
That's the fireplace. It's not even registered, maybe. That's weird. What is that? It's like childish, isn't it?
Alright.
Like,
Is this you?
that was like right there.
I was like hiding behind the table.
Yeah. Oh, it's back. So.
That was more to the right.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you running around? We now meet back up, make a few adjustments to our equipment, and get set up. We decide to set out more era-appropriate trigger objects, like we have a canteen and a Civil War bullet. And, of course, we set out all of our various equipment to conduct the evening's final session.
Can you make numbers appear on the screen on that device?
All you have to do is grab it.
What?
Twice in a row I got one of those facial recognition squares right on the... I think it's just trying to focus on the light, actually. Never mind. It was right where like a kid's head would be there.
Should we pull this? Do you want us to pull this chair out so you can sit with us?
While the camera was trying to focus, I pulled the chair out for our guest, and the responses started flowing in. You're more than welcome to have a seat and talk with us. We don't have a choice but to leave, but not until tomorrow. What are you guilty of? not digesting food.
Maybe she wants you to feel guilt for leaving.
Oh, do you want me to feel guilty for leaving?
Watching you.
I mean, that's okay. Doesn't bother me at all.
guys. But
Stop recording.
Oh, my God.
okay.
No, let us record. It's okay. We just want to help.
Dude, I swear to God, I saw something out of the corner of my eye in the living room.
Were you in the living room?
Missing.
Missing? Did you go missing? Are you missing whiskey? That's not our fault. We'd have brought whiskey, but we forgot it.
Right.
What were you bribed for? Was it worth it? What was that? Why is that going
That's
on?
the EMF on this.
No, bro. What? Is there
Snake.
snake? I'm not a snake. Did the person that bribed you, is he a snake?
Oh. Tommy has a snake on his cup.
I do have a snake on my cup.
Oh, the tread on me thing. Don't tread on me.
It's from the,
Bite.
well, that snake won't bite. It's a picture.
Holy crap. What if this is like just a child knows we're having alcohol, it's like whiskey, spirit, and like just trying to communicate.
Right.
Sees the snake. That's scary. She never would have seen a cup with a snake on it.
Right.
No, I tried to pick up something.
If you sit in this chair, we will know. After Tommy asks, "What is your name?" we get a response that sounds like it's me. But what do you guys think?
What is your name?
Let's listen to that one more time.
Dude, I hit record on that. And it literally sounded like something touched my phone
It scared me.
and cut off. Did you hear that?
Did you cut off the other device? So out of nowhere, our equipment starts acting up, and that's when the activity stops. So we decide to shut everything down for the evening. We checked the crystal radio recording that had been running in the back bedroom, and moments after we stop getting the responses in the kitchen, the crystal radio picks up a voice that says something like, "Come and seek me." But what do you guys hear? Here it is one more time. The McNutt house has been a wonderful experience. There were a ton of EVPs, EMF readings, phone app responses, visually seeing things with our eyes, just a ton of evidence. Tell us what you guys think, and join us in the next one.